Exercise 1, page 35. 1,
Grassland.
2,
Desert.
3,
Swamp.
4,
Jungle.
5,
Ocean.
6.
Pond.
Exercise 2, page 35. 1,
Temperatures in the Sahara Desert can reach 58 degrees Celsius.
2,
A swamp is neither water nor land, but a mix of both.
3,
Some areas of the ocean are 10,000 meters deep.
4,
Over half of the world's animal species live in the jungle.
5,
Plants grow in a pond because sunlight reaches the bottom.
6,
Grass in the southern grassland can grow over 2 meters tall.
Exercise 4, page 35.
Pronunciation. Word stress. Ocean. System. Exist. Southern. Sahara. Global. Destroy. Provide. Animal. Temperature. Safari. Volunteer.
Exercise 4, page 35. Speaker A.
I got some great pictures of the wildlife roaming around. The safari jeep got really close to the giraffes eating grass. The scenery was so beautiful, but it was weird because there were hardly any trees. We drove around for hours and saw so many animals. It was incredible.
Speaker B.
Carl and I took a canoe trip there. It was dark and a bit scary with all the trees everywhere. We had to be careful to paddle around them and not hit the canoe on a tree. The water was dark green and thick like soup. It was really different from canoeing on a lake, but I liked it.
Speaker C.
It was a great spot for a picnic. We laid out our blanket and picnic basket on the grass next to the water. I looked at the water. I couldn't believe all the small fish swimming around. There were small green plants growing everywhere. I sat at the edge and watched a frog jump from one rock to the next.
(3A) Exercise 1, page 36.
Running out of time. From melting Arctic ice caps to forest fires, global warming is heating up the planet and damaging the Earth's ecosystems. Global warming is the rise of the Earth's temperatures caused by an increase of CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions. Global warming has increased very much in the past 100 years because people are using more and more electricity and driving more cars. We are also cutting down more trees that clean the air. Scientists have been studying the effects of global warming on different ecosystems for a long time, and what they have found is quite worrying. The rising temperatures have caused many problems in ecosystems. Arctic ice is melting, causing sea levels to rise and floods in seaside areas. As a result, animals and plants are losing their homes. As oceans and rivers become warmer, the water temperatures keep changing. Some marine animals cannot live in these new conditions. Since the 1970s, populations of fish in lakes and rivers have decreased by 76%. Global warming is also causing extreme weather events. Other ecosystems, like deserts and grasslands, are experiencing terrible droughts, and certain wildlife and plant species that depend on water are dying. Due to the high temperatures, wildfires are destroying whole ecosystems, such as forests. There has been a serious rise in endangered species in recent years that could result in many animals becoming extinct. The loss of plants and animals causes problems for all living things in an ecosystem. We need to take action to stop global warming and save the Earth's ecosystems before it's too late.
Exercise 4, page 37. 1.
Wildfire burns down forest.
2,
Drought destroys crops.
3,
Worst heat wave of the summer breaks all records.
4,
Scientists worried about rate of melting ice caps.
5,
Heavy rains cause floods in valley neighborhood.
6,
Roadway closed after dangerous landslide.
7,
Hurricane causes heavy damages to town.
8,
Rising sea levels is a danger to seaside areas.
3C, exercise 2, page 40.
Hey, Janie. What are you doing?
Oh, hi, Neil. I'm just filling out a sign-up form. I'm going to volunteer with a local environmental charity. They meet twice a week in our community centre in town.
Really? How did you hear about that organisation?
Mr. Mills just told me about it in science class. It's a group that helps to protect the planet's jungles. They're so important, not just because they reduce global temperatures, but also because they are homes for wildlife. As a matter of fact, the Earth's jungles are home to 80% of its animals, plants, and insects.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what does this group do?
Well, they raise money to protect these places from forest fires, farming, and deforestation. They also run social media campaigns to show people how to reduce their carbon footprints and fight global warming.
Last summer, I volunteered with another group. I helped raise awareness about the melting ice caps and sold cloth bags and reusable cups to reduce the amount of plastic waste in our oceans.
Great! We need to raise awareness of issues like pollution and climate change so natural disasters like droughts, floods, and hurricanes don't become even more common.
Exercise 4, page 40.
Good morning. I am Dr. Cord, an environmental scientist. Today I want to talk about the damage to our ecosystems. As you probably know, ecosystems are homes to all life on Earth. We talk a lot about ways to stop the damage we are doing to ecosystems and protect them. My research involves fixing the damage we have already done, though. For example, we lose millions of hectares of forest each year. Anyone can plant trees to clean up greenhouse gases, and it's not difficult to do. By planting new forests, we prevent droughts from happening and save our farmlands. More and more trees reduce global warming that causes bad droughts. Of course, this is not enough. We have to clean up plastic in the oceans and rebuild ponds and rivers. The question is how we get these things done and finally help ecosystems. Certainly, each person should help as much as possible, and many governments have started clean-up projects. In the end, though, what is most effective is for all countries worldwide to get together and agree on a plan to repair and protect the environment.
3D, Exercise 1B, page 41.
How big is your carbon footprint? Your carbon footprint is the amount of carbon dioxide, CO2, you create. It's important to be aware of your carbon footprint because CO2 is mainly responsible for global warming. How big is your carbon footprint? Take this test by circling yes or no. Do you 1. Eat organic food? Yes, no. 2. Recycle your rubbish? Yes, no. 3. Get rid of your food waste? Yes, no. 4. Take fewer flights every year? Yes, no. 5. Drink from reusable cups? Yes, no. 6. Shop with a cloth bag? Yes, no. 7. Drive an electric car? Yes, no. 8. Use energy-efficient devices? Yes, no. So, how many times did you answer yes? 1 to 3, you need to make some changes to the way you live your life. 4 to 6, you care about the environment, but the planet needs more help. 7 to 8, you really care about the planet and want to leave it in good condition.
Exercise 2A, page 41.
Sam, we have to come up with ideas on how we can reduce our carbon footprint for our science project. What do you suggest we do?
We should definitely recycle all of our rubbish.
Okay, we could also eat only organic food from now on.
I'm not sure about that. Organic food is expensive. Perhaps we could stop using plastic bottles and bags.
I suppose you're right. Shall we write down our ideas for the project?
Yes, of course.
Exercise 4, page 41. One.
How about recycling our rubbish?
2.
Why don't we stop using plastic bags?
3.
Perhaps we could stop using plastic bottles.